Hey guys, it's your boy Mark Sanders back with another video. And when you guys watch or more so listen to this review, it'll be May 16th, 2022. However, I'm recording this 12:06 a.m. midnight on May 15th, 2022. That's because I already have a video, my top Sunday, which would already be up by the time you guys listen to this. So I want to have this video for a separate day, you know what I mean? To continue my streak of daily uploads, you know what I mean? And so I wouldn't have to worry about May 16th, you know what I mean? But I did watch most of this movie on May 14th, 2022, you know what I mean? So yeah, May 14th, like right before midnight, is when I watched this movie. May 15th, which is right now for me, is when I'm recording this review, and May 16th is when you'll be listening. And yes, this is my movie thoughts / review of the 2022 superhero film, Morbius. Yes, this is the third film in Sony's Marvel Cinematic Universe. It started with Venom in 2018, and Venom Let There Be Carnage in 2021 last year, which I reviewed both of those, by the way, so, go check those out on my channel. And basically, this is the origin story for Dr. Michael Morbius, played by my man Jared Leto. And he has a rare, disease that he's lived with his whole life, as well as his best friend Milo. And he wants to finally cure it, and he finally has a cure. But then he starts to think this cure that he came up with is only temporary, and he feels like it was a mistake because I don't want to say spoilers. It's hard to say what is considered spoilers, honestly. There's some stuff I want to talk about that you might consider spoilers, so just to warn you when you listen to this. I still hope you listen, of course, and enjoy my review / movie thoughts of Morbius. I've always been excited for this movie, honestly, ever since it was announced in 2019 or something, just because I love Jared Leto, and I just think he's charismatic as heck, and I just love the man. And it was a superhero thing, and he was the main in that. I remember Morbius from I think he was in the Spider-Man 3 video game, and you had to fight him as Spider-Man and Shriek, who was in Venom Let There Be Carnage. Yeah, so yep, I was always excited to watch this movie. Ever since it was announced, it got delayed a billion times. It was supposed to come out in 2020. Then it was supposed to come out in 2021, and then it was supposed to come out in 2022, and then it finally came out in 2022. Very frustrating, all these delays and all that. But this was finally posted online, and I can finally give you guys my thoughts on it. And I loved Venom. I loved the first Venom movie. I just had so much fun with it. I could honestly watch that movie a billion times and never get tired of it. It's just so much fun to me, the first Venom movie. And I actually won that movie on Blu-ray for free from Facebook. How awesome is that? And also, I thought Venom Let There Be Carnage was dog crap, man. I really hated Venom Let There Be Carnage, man. The pacing was just horrible. Anyway, I already gave my thoughts on that. So, but Morbius, you know what? I was shocked at how negative the reviews for this were. It has 16% on Rotten Tomatoes currently. I believe it was 22% when the numbers came out. And I was like, dang. And I remember for a little bit it had 4.3 on IMDb, and I was like, it can't be that bad. And man, I've seen so many memes about Morbius, the movie, and they're hilarious. In fact, I'll probably put memes about this movie in this review. You'll probably be looking at them on the screen right now. But yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed Morbius. Alright, honestly, this is pretty much all I could have wanted from this movie. You know, I heard about, like, this was false advertisement or something like that, you know, for this movie. And, they were, like, Spider-Man Easter eggs in the trailer, and those parts aren't even in the movie. And, maybe they were just that, you know, Easter eggs. You know, it's been a while since I actually, like, watched the trailers for this, but, yeah, I remember when this was announced, because if you guys don't know, I love Jared Leto as the Joker in the DCEU, so, I kind of figured this was, like, the closest I would get to, like, a standalone, DCU Joker thing, and he is nothing like the DCU Joker in this. He definitely, he's trying to be a good guy in this, and, yeah, he's nothing like that. Maybe one day we'll get a standalone Joker thing, and I would love to see Jared Leto's Joker crossover with John Cena's Peacemaker, because those are my two favorite characters in DCU. I'm not even joking. But yeah, let's see. They had a pretty good cast in this too. You had Jared Harris as, like, the surrogate father figure to Morbius and Milo, and Milo himself by Matt Smith. You know, you guys know Matt Smith from Doctor Who, and he'll be in House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones prequel series. And he was really cool in this. I thought, you know, like, Matt Smith. Like, at first, like, I loved I love the friendship between Milo, and Morbius. You could tell they really were looking out for each other and all that. And like, once, I don't want to say spoilers, but, like, once, like, things get into, like, full gear, I guess, then I really love Matt Smith in this. He is just so cool. There's this one scene in the movie where he's, like, in his, like, house or room or something like that, and he's, like, all dancing, and there's, like, it was like rap music or something like that, saying, "You just gotta have sex." It was something like that. That was a really cool ass scene. I love that scene, man. You probably could have taken it out, and the movie would have gone just fine without it. But I still like that scene a lot. It was fun. I had fun with that scene, you know. And yeah, and Tyrese Gibson as one of the detectives. Yeah, he was fine. You know, Tyrese Gibson, he's cool. You know, yeah, it's just Tyrese Gibson. He's not in the movie that much, but, you know, and I forgot her name. The love interest. She was pretty cool too. You know, she was like kind of like one of the, you know, characters keeping Morbius as, like, a good guy and all that, trying to at least as close. And when I was watching this movie, I realized actually that how similar Morbius and Venom are, really, because they both, you know, I mean, you know, Morbius is a vampire, right? And vampires, you know, both Venom and Morbius need to kill humans to survive, you know. But, like, I just realized that, and you know what I mean. And I don't know, that just came out. And there are two credit scenes. I had to search the other one up because I was too lazy to continue watching, because I figured that it would be at the very end, but it wasn't. So I thought there was only one, and then I went onto YouTube. Oh, that's the other post-credit scene, you know. And And yeah, Michael Keaton is indeed in this. Uh, not gonna say how he's in it, but don't get your hopes up. Thinking he's gonna be like a massive part of the story or nothing. But yeah, I'm very excited for whatever Michael Keaton does in this movie, in this universe now. But and we got although the part from the trailer, I mean, Michael Keaton is in this movie, but the part from the trailers, when he's like, "Hey, what's up, Doc?" I don't think that was in this movie at all. No, like not that setting, But yeah, he was still cool to see, and he's in the Sony Marvel universe, the MCU, and the DCEU as Batman again in the Flash movie. And I hope the Flash movie still releases. As it is. The movie's done. You got Ezra Miller starring in it, and we all know all the trouble Ezra Miller's been getting in lately. I've been quite entertained by the news and all that myself, but I hate that, he's hurting people and threatening people and all that. But anyway, I'll talk about The Flash when that eventually comes out, and I'll do The Flash 2023 movie thoughts, But anyway, Morbius, there was something I wanted to say. Oh, man. Alright, yep. I remembered, and this, you might consider this spoilery, that's all. But I have to talk about this. Man, I keep forgetting. What was it? So Morbius and I'm having a brain thing right now. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to remember. I could be a while. What was it? Venom. All right, Venom. If I were to rank, this is just a kill time until I figure out what I wanted to think about. So I wanted to rank. Oh yeah, I remember now. So in the trailers when I remember when these stills came out and you saw like Jared Leto in the movie, and he had that whole like vampire, like actual vampire look. He looked like a whole like humanoid bat thing. What I thought that was going to turn out to be in this movie is that slowly he was going to be human, like he is at the beginning of when he turns into a vampire, and eventually he would like evolve and turn into that fully. But he's like that from the get-go once he turns into a vampire, but it's only a temporary look every time he vampires out, you know what I mean? So that was such a relief for me. Like, I was like, oh man, I want to see Jared Leto, And holy crap, I got my wish, he only looks like that big old vampire thing when he goes vampire, It's not all the time and all that. So that was a relief. And if I had to rank, and I'll still probably do a rank Wednesday for the Sony's Marvel Universe, just because why not? Anyway, I would rank these. I would have Venom 2018 as the number one movie in this universe so far, and number two I would have this Morbius, and three by far Venom Let There Be Carnage. I thought that was terrible, man. Venom Let There Be Carnage, man. And I was really excited to watch that just because I love the first Venom so much. But yeah, what's the next movie in Sony's Marvel Universe? Is it Kraven the Hunter with Aaron Taylor Johnson, which is still not a casting I like, but I'm still excited for the movie just because I'm a lifelong fan of the Kraven the Hunter character. I mean, I used Kraven in my own Spider-Man film from 2019, Your Friend Neighborhood Spider-Man. So yeah, I'm still excited to see the Kraven the Hunter movie, even though I don't like the casting choice of Aaron Taylor Johnson of all people, But yeah, we'll see where the future of this franchise goes. And now I'm back on board. I remember when when before Venom 2018 came out, how everyone, including me, honestly, I was like, I'll go see it just because it's Venom. I wasn't like won over by the trailers really, but then like when I actually watched the Venom movie, I loved it. And that's when I was like, all right, I'm on board with the Sony Marvel universe. And then I watched Venom Let There Be Carnage, and I was like, oh, that was terrible, you know. And now I don't think I'm on board with this universe anymore. And then this came, and then when I actually watched this Morbius, now I'm back on board. I mean, I would give this a 7 out of 10. Morbius would get a 7 out of 10 from me, but still, I couldn't have asked for more. This was pretty much what I wanted from this movie, and I'm happy with that. All right, I'm your boy Mark Sanders. I really enjoyed Morbius, basically what I wanted, and yeah, peace out, y'all.